Well, Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull is one of those criticising Belgium's open borders, warning that Islamic State is using the refugee crisis to send terrorists to Europe. While Australia's threat level remains at probable, authorities here say they're doing everything they can to prevent a Brussels-style assault. James Thomas reports.
The shockwaves of Brussels have reached our shores.
Belgian people have our thoughts, our prayers and our resolute solidarity in this battle against terrorism.
Shoulder to shoulder, but in seeking to reassure Australians, the Prime Minister criticised Europe.
Our border protection, our domestic security arrangements are much stronger than they are in Europe, where regrettably they allowed things to slip, allowed security to slip.
I think it's premature of the Prime Minister to be telling the Belgians what they did wrong within 24 hours of what's happened in Belgium.
Tonight, Mr Turnbull said Europe is confronting a perfect storm of porous borders and intelligence failures.
Recent intelligence indicates that ISIL is using the refugee crisis to send operatives into Europe.
The Justice Minister is flagging stronger terror laws, including controversial preventative detention orders. The orders allow police to detain people for up to 14 days if it might prevent an imminent terrorist attack, or hold suspects after an attack if it's likely vital evidence will be lost.
And it's very important, of course, that we move together forward as a nation and that our laws are appropriate to the scale of the threat that we face.
In the wake of Brussels, some Australians will again head home today with a sense of trepidation. Now, authorities say that there are no specific threats for places like these, but in the same breath, they say that an attack remains probable.
Suffice to say, the greatest enemy that we face at this time is people becoming complacent.
Security will be tight at this weekend's first round AFL matches.
There will be compulsory bag searches at every game this year and increased wanding as well as a number of other security measures.
Airports too. Immigration and Border Force workers caved into pressure from the Prime Minister to call off strike action planned for tomorrow.
I should note that our members would never take industrial action that compromises Australia's national security at this time or at any time.
The Department of Foreign Affairs is urging Australians to reconsider travel plans to Belgium. James Thomas, ABC News.